So I'm just going to mute everyone, but if you want to ask a question, just unmute yourself. Okay. So the reason why I wanted to get together tonight was to kind of talk about our clean eating challenge that's going to start next week, the Crock-Pot Shakeology one. And I would just like to make it the best one yet, with the most participation and with our the customers really feeling what it's like to be in an active challenge group, so they can get excited about rolling into your next challenge group or whatever you have planned after that. So the first thing that I wanted to do was, and just one by one unmute yourself, but I just wanted you to share with me what program you're going to be doing next week or you are doing right now, and then also roughly about how many people you have that are going to be added into the group. So Missy, I'm going to call you out first because you're just like the second person on my screen. So you can go first. I'll unmute you. All right.
Okay. I'm going to do the pump. I just got that the other day, so I'm going to do that one.
Okay. And then do you know about how many people you have?
I think only about 4 committed right now.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to get some more.
Yeah, that's great though. I mean, guys, even if you can't necessarily get them to commit to the Shakeology or get it to them before the group, getting it to them midway through or even afterwards is fine. We just really wanted to try to get it in their hands so they tried it, and then they could roll into the next group with a program of their choice and a possible challenge pack purchase. So Missy, that's great. And I'm going to go to Miss Sharon.
I'm going to be doing P90X, and I've got 4 so far.
Like the original P90X or the
Yes.
Okay.
Not the 3, just the P90X.
Woo, that's long.
I know.
I remember when I started out, I did that one first, and I don't know how I made it through 90 minutes every
I know. I'll let you know if I change.
I must have really needed that time to myself, I guess. All right. Amy, I'm coming at you next. What are you going to be doing?
I'm doing Combat and PiYo.
Okay. Awesome. I bet those are really good to mix together.
I like them. Combat has a few rest days in it, the version that I'm doing, and
yeah.
I don't want as many rest days, so I throw in a PiYo. I like it.
Yeah. How many people do you think you have?
As of right now, I have 5 committed.
Okay.
1 that's questionable, and hopefully a couple others.
Okay. And hi, Patricia. How are you? No? Okay. She's probably there. Maybe she just can't hear me. Pat, if you just want to put in the group how many people and what program you're going to be doing, that would be awesome. Or Missy, if she tells you, if you all connect later, that would be great. Let's see. Aaron, is that you? Clevender? All right. So maybe this is Natasha. Okay. Natasha, are you on?
I'm here.
Okay, perfect. Do you have anybody that's going to be doing the clean eating challenge?
Just 2 so far.
Awesome.
And I'm going to probably do Les Mills Pump.
Okay. All right. The reason why I was asking you all this tonight is because what I would really like to do is highlight a program a day. So I know that Patricia's doing, I'm just going to tell her, Patricia, you're going to be doing P90 and posting about that. So I just kind of wanted to pick out like 1 or 2 coaches a day that could, let's let's see who just. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Erica.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I was just going around and asking everybody what program they're going to be doing next week in the Clean Eating Challenge, and then about how many people you have that are ready to rock with us for the challenge next week.
All right.
You're up.
I've got 8 people that I'll be signing up or adding to the.
Awesome. And then what program are you going to be doing? Oh, no, you're cutting out. What was that again? Sorry, you're cutting out.
Be doing my program. IO.
Pio? Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So between all of us, we will kind of have a good grasp on all the programs. And Julie, I was just telling all of them the reason why I wanted to get together was I wanted to find out what program you all were going to be doing and about how many people were going to be in the group that were new challengers. And I'm going to basically assign you a day with another coach within E&E. And what I would love for you guys to do is one person can make a genuine review, like a video telling what they love about the program. And then the other person can maybe film a clip of themselves doing little bits of the program. And I'd love if we, posted each day and highlighted a couple of the programs, because I know for customers, a lot of the times, you can send them the YouTube clip of the programs, but they really want to see us doing it and see what we really think about it. So I think if they hear us through the challenge talking about it, that will be really beneficial to people kind of picking the right one for them and pairing them up with a good workout that they're excited about, to start a challenge group with. So I hope you all are okay with that. I'm unmuting everyone now so you can give your 2 cents. Does that sound good for everybody or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What program are you doing, Erica?
I'm finishing up the second block of P90X3, so I'll be doing that one. I think maybe Kara has T25. If we could get somebody to do that, even if you just do it that one day, great. So let's see. I'm sure that your coaches, or if you're one of my coaches, you already know this, but make sure that anybody that you're having come into the group, A, doesn't have a coach already, and B, they need to sign up underneath you for that free club membership. Has everybody already done that, or are you doing that so far?
Yeah.
I am doing that.
Yes. Erica, I have T25. I can do that day if you need me to.
Okay, perfect. I'll just put a little note by you, Natasha, about that.
Sounds good.
And you can totally stick with pump just that one day, pretend like you're doing T25.
We need a 21-day fixer.
Yeah, does anybody have 21-day fix?
I do. If you'd rather me do that than combat, I don't mind.
You know what? Let me have Christina Lilly do combat because she's just getting it in the mail. And then if you don't mind just posting about it that one day, that would be awesome. Then we really do have all of them covered. I mean, we don't really need to talk about Brazilian butt lift, and we can do I can show a HIIT workout from Turbo Fire. I mean, that's a really easy one to just kind of incorporate and show the difference between Turbo Fire versus combat and how, Turbo Fire is more girly and hip hoppy and dancey, and combat's more MMX to music, right? I mean, I haven't done it yet. Is it? Okay, so I think that kind of closes up that. If you all have any questions about the challenge group next week, we'll answer them now. Anybody? I'll basically create the group on Friday. You all can add all your people in, and if we just want to each share our story or our transformation and just kind of talk about, what brought us in and what program we're going to be doing that week, and just kind of get people excited about it and started posting. The more that we comment on everybody's stuff in there, the more active it's going to be, and the more excited they're going to be about joining a challenge group. And they're also, when they get rolled into that challenge group of yours, they're going to be excited, and they're going to post on other people's stuff because that's what they saw in that eating challenge. So just because it's not your customer, I strongly would love to influence you to just comment on their stuff, so we can all have each other's backs. And I know that everybody, most of us in here work, and so there will be a few of us in there that can be in there during the day, and some of us can't. So at night, if you can just kind of catch up and, check in and whatever, that would be great. Would you all like to split the morning posts, or I don't mind doing it. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I don't care.
Okay. Amy, Missy, you and I, do you want to just split them up?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'll just get with you two about that. So I think that's kind of that closes out that. And now I just wanted to open it up for any questions that you all have, since the last time that we talked, or if anything's come up that you guys have questions about or want to hear more about or anything like that. So you have the floor.
I don't have a question, but I totally stole your idea from your challenge group last night about the honest hour.
Yes.
And literally we had 65 people post on there.
Isn't that, I just was getting part of it's because I'm kind of going through PMS this week, and I was just getting annoyed with all the excuses.
I feel you.
and people just not posting their pictures. And I know why you're not. I did the same thing last month. So for those of you who aren't in my challenge group, what I did was I said, hey, I'm going to have an honest hour. Can I ask you all a question? Why aren't you posting your before and after pictures in the group? Are you uncomfortable? ? Are you embarrassed ? Or are you just not doing the programs so you don't want us to see that there's no progress? And I'm not telling you, it's the most posted on thing in my entire group. And everybody was really honest. And some of the excuses were so silly. And I came back at them with stuff. One woman said that she forgets to take her pictures and she gets sidetracked, which is, that's an excuse. You're hiding something, that's exactly why I didn't post them last month. I would say I forgot, or, I'll do it later. So basically what I said to them was, what if every Saturday and Sunday you put an alarm in your phone that said, I need to post my transformation picture? And then I just told them, this is what holds you accountable. I'm not trying to be mean. I just know from experience that if you're not posting, you're hiding. And you're hiding because you're not doing anything. So, yeah, I did that, and then I just shut the group down and I walked away from it. And then when I opened it back up, I saw all of that going on, and I was like, yes, it worked. People came out that haven't been posting in a week or more.
Yeah. Tough love works sometimes.
Yeah. So, and then I had a bunch of messages from people apologizing, and I was like, no, I'm not trying, I'm not mad at anybody. And I put that, love me or hate me right now, but I'm doing this because I will get each one of you to have a transformation, period. So, yeah, I'm glad that you all liked that, because I was really nervous about posting.
I totally stole it.
Good. Steal away. So does anybody else have anything, or Julie, do you have anything?
Just so you're going to start the group Friday, and then we start posting on Monday.
Yeah, if you all can just like obviously you can add, I'll make each one of you an administrator so you can just add your people right into the group.
Okay.
And what I usually do is in those clean eating challenge groups, I treat them like a regular challenge group. So I'll introduce myself and I'll obviously talk about the importance of taking a picture at the beginning of the group, and I'll put mine in there because we don't ask anybody to do anything that we're not doing. So I'll put my picture in and tell my story. And then if you all could do the same thing on like Saturday and Sunday, when you go grocery shopping, if you could take a picture of all your food, you know, because if you're not taking a picture of your food, it's because you're not really eating it. So, and if we could all try to stay on track with the actual meals, that would be awesome. I know that sometimes, you know, we have lunch meetings or dinners already planned or things like that. But if we could just try as much as possible to stay within the meal plan, that would be great because it can be really confusing for new people if they see somebody posting the salsa burger and we're all eating beef and broccoli. You know, it's just they're like, oh, but I thought we were doing this. So if we can all try to do that, and if you've got a dinner that night, just don't post that night. Just post something else, you know? Don't be like, oh, I'm out to eat at this restaurant and I picked this. You know, that's great and that's fine, but let's just keep that out of this group. Yeah, so I'll add you on Friday. And then by Sunday night, you know, everybody should kind of maybe have a picture of their groceries and talk about how excited they are. And I mean, the Crock-Pot meal plan is delicious. Everything on there I loved. So I'm excited about making it again. But just kind of get everybody amped up about it and, you know, give tips. Somebody can post about needing Crock-Pot liners so you don't have to clean your crock pot every night, stuff like that. So,
And do you want us to each post a recipe that we're using for the Shakeology as well?
sure, that would be great. Yeah. And then if we could make, you know, like a file where all those are in and just edit it throughout the week, that would be perfect. I like that idea.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right.
Can I just
Sure,
say,
Erica.
I'm so sad I didn't get the men's shirt.
I know, I love it.
It's
The
cool.
women's is so small. I
That's
can't
what
even get a
everybody
small.
said, that it's a toddler shirt.
I haven't received mine yet. I want mine.
I know, I
got
love
a
it.
large.
I'm
at
glad that I
8
picked. The
Good
small
thing.
is, I got a small in the men's, and it's actually, I thought, wow, I hope no man got the small because it's pretty tight. It's like a, not even just medium. All right. So do you all have questions about like the end of the year or Max 30 launching today or how to set yourself up for leads next month or any of that kind of stuff?
Erica, Erin and I kind of have chatted back and forth today, and I know you're on cue with that, so she's got me pretty much set up on
Okay.
what I need to do. So
Perfect. Yeah, she we're all family here and this could benefit somebody else, so I'll just kind of share.
Oh,
She
you're
would
fine.
really love to make this full time, and so Erin was asking me what she needed to do. And I kind of posted those in E&E today about how your growth can change if you hit Success Club every month, you know, for the first year, the second year, and how you just keep growing. So, and Olivia talked about it last night. The importance of adding to your network is so your community of people to talk to, it grows and it reaches more. And the trickle effect happens. I really started getting referrals 6 months, well, maybe not 6 months, a little bit more than that, because Missy obviously referred Amy to me. So I probably got referrals in the beginning, but that's how you grow your business, is with those people. And every month, your goal, if you want to make this full time or to grow a team, whatever you'd like to do with this, is to add 2 coaches to your business every month. And that's how you can get to a point quickly, but not, too so fast that things are just all over the place and erratic. But I kind of told Aaron that to stay on track with that, if you're adding 2 coaches each month, you need 4 on each side to be diamond. So after, 4 months, you've got those coaches, and then hopefully 1 on each side are going emerald and they want to work the business. But then after that, you're continuing to still add to your team. So it continues to keep growing. And just doing those vital behaviors every day and making sure that your posts aren't just to be posting. And Sharon, I'm not saying this because you're doing that. I'm just.
Oh, I know. I understand.
Just when I shared with you all the pictures that I took a couple weeks ago, and I said, take time to take a picture of your food and make it look appetizing.
Yeah.
Don't just zoom in on it and it looks like somebody threw up in your bowl, because I don't want to eat that. So
I think of that every time I take a picture now.
I mean, I probably look a little crazy sometimes in my kitchen, and my husband might be able to vouch for me, but I'll even wipe the plate around to get debris off so it looks really clean. But it only takes me 30 seconds to do that. And then I always sit it on the same placemat with my Shakeology cup in the background and fork. And, it looks nice.
Yeah.
You've got your staging area in your kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah.
People they always comment on my food saying your food always looks so good. And it's because I take that little extra time to make it look good. And I will take the picture every night. And then, one Sunday while we're sitting there watching football or whatever, I'll be on Rona, making it look good and adding the recipe. So it's all about, it doesn't have to be in real time for posts like that. You can just share the recipe and say, oh, I really loved making this last week, and share it that day. But just making sure that your posts are always genuine. I know that we say that a lot, but it really is true. And not just, holding the program or putting up every once in a while. And I do it every once in a while. I'll put just the, when they were doing the countdown for Max 30, I put the Shaun T picture up with the countdown in the corner. But did I do that every day? No. I only did it one time this month. And if you do it every day, it's not that I'm saying that's not okay. It's just I'm saying that it's probably not going to work. I know that a lot of people in here can relate to their news feeds right now with, again, I'm not bashing Miriam. I'm just using it as an example. But it's always in my news feed, Miriam, and it's the products. And there's I don't know anything about the products. All I see is the picture of the product and I scroll past it. But, tonight I took that picture of myself. Actually, it was yesterday, but I posted it tonight. Picture of myself and my daughter, and I put one of my favorite quotes on the picture. And then I did a little blurb on top about how, I'm going to be switching things up, and I'm going to do something that scares me, and I'm going to be doing Max 30, and who wants to join in with me? And I guarantee a lot more people looked at that photo because it was attractive and it wasn't, the product in my hand. It was a quote and myself. And probably really why they liked it is Lily's down in the corner flexing. So just taking the time and making sure that you're attracting people to your life and giving them a little glimpse of your personality through your pictures. Be you, be genuine. Don't just post a quote because you have to post something that day. I'm guilty of it. I used to do it all the time and think, oh crap, I haven't posted since this morning. What am I going to post? And then I would, Google inspirational quotes and quick put one up and be like, oh, whew. And I probably got 1 like on that. So taking, if you can't post that at that moment, post the next day. It really isn't as important to post several times a day as it is to be consistent with good posts once a day. We also are really finding that videos are key. Facebook is really liking videos. People love videos. Not necessarily through that app Pick Play Post, because they don't like the music copyright stuff. So if you can find music that is just instrumental and not words, using that probably won't create a red flag in the system. But doing stuff like that. So those are all ways that you can build your team and draw people to your challenges and build up to becoming full-time, if that's what you would like to do.
I think it's just so disheartening for me because I was Emerald and then I lost it. That's what.
You know what, Sharon? People drop so many times. Yeah, Missy can tell you. I mean, I've gone from 1 star to diamond, back to 1 star, back to diamond. I mean, it happens, and it's okay. And I don't think you should ever let it hinder you from going forward, because even some of the top coaches that you think are probably untouchable have gone from 10 to diamond.
Yeah.
It just happens, and that's why it's so important to constantly add people to your challenge groups, add people to your networks, keep asking people to coach. Adding those 2 coaches a month gives you that cushion.
Right.
If you don't ever ask, then you're not going to grow, and you will just be stuck, in one spot. But I feel you. It's hard. It's never easy dropping rank. And you have to then remind yourself, why am I doing this?
Right.
And I think that about 3 months ago is when I really realized that. And I'm okay with, if things happen, they happen, because I love doing this. And I genuinely love our team. And I think that all of you are amazing, and you're hardworking. And you're also figuring it out too, just like I am. And I like that about our group, because I don't think you look at me as perfect, which is great, because I'm not. So yes, just always moving forward and adding and inviting and, just doing the work and going through every day what we tell you to do is really going to be beneficial for you. I mean, Amy and Missy are true examples of that. Just starting out slow and building the trust in people. And now they're both just left and right. I'm like, oh, another coach. Oh, another coach. Or, their volume is crazy. So it can happen. It just really is consistency.
They're both pretty awesome.
Yeah, I know. I really lucked out with both of them. Now, if they were both not on the same leg, that and again, that's a whole other ball game. Like, I have Paul ask me every week, so when are you going to be 2-star? And I'm like, well, I'm probably going to be like 4-star on my one side and nothing on the other until, next year, which is fine, because that's not why I'm doing this,
Right.
If you do all this stuff that we are supposed to do, the inviting, the personal development, the being the product of the product, the sharing your story, all those things will eventually happen. Trina Gray, who I absolutely love, and if you all want somebody to follow or watch videos on or just listen to her talk, she didn't even hit diamond until her 2nd year in the business. And she actually lost money in the first year of her business. Now she's in the Millionaires Club. So it's just kind of like she didn't do what she was supposed to that first year. She just thought that people were going to throw themselves at her and join her challenge group because she posted, join my challenge group and try this product. It's you have to sell from the inside out. You have to get them to see why it's changed you from the inside out, not just that physical change, you know, that mental and that whole being of your aura. I mean, I know Missy probably saw it when I walked around work, but I used to just walk through and I'd smile at everybody and kind of say hi. But after I really kind of made my transformation, I was just like, I'm happy all the time, and I'm walking around saying hi to everybody, and I'm excited. And actually, some of our coworkers were like, what are you drinking or taking? I'm like, nothing. Well, I mean, I'm drinking my Shakeology, but I'm just happy because I've got this amazing support system and my accountability group. And I have all these amazing coaches who, if I had a problem tomorrow and my house burned down, the whole Beachbody community would probably build me a new house. I mean, that's just how amazing everybody is, because you really genuinely feel that all the way up to Carl Deichler. I mean, it's just the really cool thing about what this company is all about. So I just went off on a tangent.
That's all right.
So let's crank up those crock pots and drink some Shakeology next week.
Yes. And if you have to have a glass of wine, just don't post about it.
Whoops.
So are you all excited for your Christmas party?
Yes.
Be fun.
I get to come stop by.
Are you coming?
Yeah.
Yay.
And everybody, please be at Super Saturday. Because
Where is it at?
it's going to be in Louisville at the, I think the J-Town Community Center.
Where it was last time?
Yes.
Okay.
And it'll be probably from noon to 4 or somewhere around that same time range. But we've mixed things up this time, so there will be less training and more fun. And less Brad talking, which is good. I hope he never watches my Zoom meetings. But if the more people that we get there, the better chance that we have of hitting 300 people. We were at 120 something last time. And if we get to 300, Carl will come, or one of the trainers, which would be awesome to put Kentucky on the map, Kentucky and Southern Indiana. So the more people that we can get there, you know, invite your prospects, start kind of telling your challengers, oh, I'm so excited about January, you know, just putting the bug out there every once in a while, because the more people we can get there, the better. For those of you who haven't been to one, there's a workout, there's, you know, a video from corporate probably talking about 21 Day Fix Extreme would be my guess. They'll be talking about Summit. We're doing a Nashville theme since Summit's going to be in Nashville. And so it's like cowboy hats and cowboy boots and stuff like that. So it's really just about getting coaches together and having a good time. But afterwards, I would love for all of E&E to go out to grab dinner and just, you know, be a team outside of this nice web world where you can actually see my face up close and personal.
That would be fun. I would like that.
Good. All right. Well, I'll let you all go unless you have any burning questions.
No.
I'm good.
Good.
And Sharon, once Erin gets situated next week, she and I and you, we can all sit down and
Okay.
sit down on here and have a talk.
Well, she'll be actually, once she gets moved, she'll be about 20 minutes from me. So,
Oh, perfect.
yeah, we'll probably be able to hook up and have lunch or something. So,
Awesome. And Missy and Amy, I'll be messaging you all about talking about the challenger thing that I have had you all doing, the picking out, you know, your 2 to 3 challengers that we really think are doing great. So,
Okay.
all
Thanks
right.
for the reminder. I needed that.
Okay, ladies. Yeah, get on it or else I'm going to. All right. Well, thanks for jumping on tonight, and happy Max 30 Day.
Thank you.
Bye.